Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now for this video, I'd just like to show you a series of horror books that I've recently purchased. All fantastic volumes and some of the best horror books I've ever had in terms of horror movies. So these books are they come under the banner the FrightFest Guide. I started off with two of them, and I liked them that much. I decided to get the whole series. So I've got all 5 books there, guys. Without further ado, I'll just show you each one. So the first one I'd like to show you is FrightFest Guide 1, and that is exploitation movies. Just look at that cover, guys. Isn't that fantastic? That's an actual cover there of an actual movie from it. I think it was 1983. So I'll just show you inside anyway. Oh, lovely books and that, and they're just as good as the the Dark Side books. What I've been getting in that. There's what's her name there, Barbara Crampton. Great horror actress. Lovely glossy books and that, and an absolute mine of information on different aspects of the horror genre. So as I say, this is the exploitation movies guide. Very well done, and I love the way the photographs are interspersed, with the text and that. Yeah, it covers a wide range of movies and that in each subgenre, and absolutely fantastic. I'd highly recommend, if you're a horror fan, to get these books. Beautifully presented and very well written, very well researched. Yeah, some quite rare movies. Some of you guys I can't show you because rather naughty images there of nudity, so I can't show you them. But they're fantastic, they really are. And lovely coloured photographs, glossy photographs and that. A lot of rare movies in these, guys, what I've never seen, so I'll definitely be checking these out. Yeah. You can get all these on Amazon now, and they've been reduced actually. That's what I thought. I'd snap them up and that, So I won't show you. Obviously, I won't show you every single page and that. I'll just show you the basic highlights and that. There's the great Lon Chaney Jr. there in Spider Baby. Fantastic movie. So I say this is Volume 1, FrightFest Guide, Exploitation Movies by Alan Jones. Yeah. But absolutely fantastic books, they really are. And I love the way they mention obscure horror movies, what you've never seen and that. Yeah. There's one I haven't seen there, The Dollhouse. Six Women. Oh yeah, if you're a horror fan, you've got to have these to the collection. You really have, yeah. The Big Bird Cage. I never knew there was so many, rare and obscure horror movies like this. Barely got to mention and that, So as I say, I'm looking forward to reading these and that. Fantastic, yeah. Love the illustrations and that. They've done a real good job with these, yeah. Kiss of the Tarantula. So that's the first one, guys. The FrightFest Guide, FrightFest Guide 1, exploitation movies. I'll just show you the back, guys. So there you go. That's the first one. Now moving on to the second one now, guys, and that is the FrightFest Guide 2, and that is monster movies. Again, fantastic cover, great images and that. And I'll just briefly show you inside. So if you love monster movies, you definitely got to add this to your your horror movie collection. Yeah, just look at that, guys. Fantastic illustrations there. Just look at that. Fantastic. Again, very well. Good. I love the way they've interspersed the text with the the beautiful photographs and that. Yeah, they've done a real good job with these volumes and that. So at first I was just going to get 2, but then I liked them that much, as I say. I decided to get all of them. They are the legendary King Kong, guys. So if you love your creature features, that's a great photograph of the Bride of Frankenstein. Just look at that, guys. Absolutely fantastic, yeah. Yeah, I decided to get There's the Wolfman, Lon Chaney Jr. Absolutely fantastic books, you know. I can't praise these books enough. Yeah, this is the best creature features one that I've ever read, apart from the one done by the Dark Side when they talked about all the monster movies. This is you know, the best. I'd rank it right up there, you know, with the Dark Side publications. Yeah, absolutely packed and packed and packed with lovely photographs and that, and very well researched and that. You know, there's one I haven't seen, Night of the Lepers. I love it. As I say, I love it when you browse these books, like Twilight People. That's another one I haven't seen. You browse these books and that, and you come across rare movies. You know what you never heard of and that. So I'll definitely be checking some of these out. Absolutely fantastic they are. That's a good one. Empire of the Ants. There's the notorious alien creature there, guys. One of the most terrifying creatures I've ever seen in a sci-fi horror movie. Galaxy of Terror. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely love these books and that. And as I say, I'm looking forward to a Pumpkinhead. I'm looking forward to reading these. I really am. Species. So there you go, guys. That's volume 2 of the FrightFest guide, and that is monster movies. Okay, so moving on to volume 3 now, guys, and that is called Ghost Movies. Again, fantastic cover, lovely artwork, and just like the others, very well presented. You know, they did a really good job with these volumes, guys. They really did, yeah. Fantastic introduction by Andy Nyman. And all about the ghost movies and that. Some fantastic ones, some of my favourites mentioned in here. The Dead of Night, great little anthology movie from the 1940s. Yeah, the legend of the Haunting, the Legend of Hell House is in here as well. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Even Scrooge is in here. Famous Christmas ghost story, Christmas Carol. Canterville Ghost, guys. Sorry about the glare, guys. I've got me ring light on. Diabolique, that's a good movie, foreign movie. So if you're a horror fan and you're very much into into subgenres like ghosts and that, you know, I'd highly recommend that you get these FrightFest guidebooks. They're fantastic, yeah. Whistle and I'll Come to You, my lad, yeah. Great episode of the Christmas ghost stories, yeah. That's shown every Christmas. Oh yeah, absolutely fantastic these. Yeah, I could sit here all night spouting superlatives about just how gorgeous these books are, you know. Really fantastic books. Lovely glossy photographs. The Haunted. Yeah, every ghost movie and some rare ones as well, guys, you know, you could think of is mentioned in these books. There's the one with the dead silence, the sinister old puppeteer. I think Shaw, and Mary Shaw, I think her name was, yeah. So there you go, guys. That's FrightFest Guide, book 3, and that is Ghost Movies. Fantastic. So moving on now, guys, to volume 4, and that is Werewolf Movies, guys. And again, just show you the back. Again, beautifully presented. This one's been put together by Gavin Badley. And just like the other, that's a great one there of Oliver Reed in Curse of the Werewolf. Just like the others, dealing with a specific subgenre, you know, specific horror subgenre. This deals with all the werewolf movies and that. Yeah, American Werewolf in London, guys. The Wolfman, the great Lon Chaney Jr. Yeah, these are definitely, without question, some of the best horror subgenre books I've ever owned in my collection. interesting snippets of history as well on the making of the movies, guys. Absolutely fantastic books. Cat People, Wasp Women and Fox Families. All the great werewolf movies, guys, and some we've never even heard of. Oh, that's a great photograph there of the Wolfman. The only Wolfman for me, Lon Chaney Jr. The Undying Monster, the Mad Monster. Oh, they're all in here, guys. They really are. All these classic movies. The Daughter of Dr. Jekyll. If you're a horror fan, as I say, you need to get these books. You can get, as I say, they're reasonably priced on Amazon at the moment. So there's a rare one on Lon Chaney Jr. The Face of the Screaming Werewolf. You've got to get these books to add them to your horror movie book collection. Lovely, lovely photos. Fantastic, yeah. Paul Nash, of course, is mentioned in here. Made quite a few werewolf movies in his time. Dracula versus Frankenstein, guys. The Beast of the Yellow Night. Haven't seen that one. I'll have to check that one out. The Boy Who Cried Werewolf. Haven't seen that one. I'll have to check that out. That's the one I'd like to see given a Blu-ray release. The Legend of the Werewolf, starring the late great Peter Cushing. The Legend of the Wolf Woman. Haven't seen that one. Oh yeah, absolutely fantastic. These guys, yeah. You've got to agree. You know, these books really did a real good job with them. They really did. And again, as I say, a lot of rare werewolf movies. What I've never seen. I'm gonna have to check out. Yeah. The Brotherhood of the Wolf. So if you love your werewolf movies, you'll certainly love this book. Big Bad Wolf, guys. Haven't seen that one. Werewolf in a Woman's Prison. Yeah, so there you go, guys. That is volume 4 of the FrightFest Guide series of horror books, and that is werewolf movies. Now, last but by no means least, we come to volume 5, guys, of this FrightFest Guide, and that deals with grindhouse movies, guys. Again, what can I say about the presentation of this book? Again, just like all the others, well done, well presented, you know, and a definite must if you're a horror fan. I'll just show you, this is done by Alan Jones. I'll just show you, again, the insider. There's Yul Brynner there, guys. Yeah, very well done. Fangoria t-shirt. Alan Jones with horror icon Dario Argento, guys. The great Dario Argento. Introduction by Jane Giles, guys. And again, just like the others, I say, packed and packed and packed and packed with features on all the movies that fall under this subgenre, grindhouse movies. They really did the research for these books, guys, I tell you. And I love the original film posters as well. You know, Kiss of the... That's a great one, that. Kiss of the Vampire. Yeah, the actual movie posters, yeah. Absolutely fantastic, yeah. There's a great photo there of Ursula Andress as she. Blood Brides. I haven't seen that one. Blood Brides. Yeah, this is what makes it exciting, you know, getting these horror books and that, and looking through them. As I say, you know, you can stumble across some great, you know, gems, what you've never seen. Absolutely fantastic. Revenge of the Vampire. I love the way they've covered each subgenre, you know, each horror subgenre separately, you know, in each volume and that. Yeah, as I say, 10 out of 10 for these books. Curse of the Undead. The Dead Eyes of London. Oh, that looks a good one. Goliath and the Vampires. That is a rare one. The Eyes of Hell. Oh, God, I tell you, I'm really made up with these. Oh, there's Adam Faith there. What's a whopper? Haven't seen that one. I didn't realise these books had so much information in. You know, when I first saw them and that, I didn't realise they were so well done. You know, covering all these great horror movies and that, both what you know and, as I say, obscure little gems. You know, they did a real good job. Really did, yeah. There's the Grace Anne Margaret there. Kitten with a Whip. And Lady in a Cage, Olivia de Havilland. Absolute Bibles these are, guys. Of oh, there's the movie I was telling you about, guys. The Sweet Sound of Death, where the girl makes a pact with her boyfriend in a cemetery. Whoever dies comes back first. There it is, guys. And that's the couple there in the cemetery. That's a fantastic movie. You need to check that one out. If you like ghost movies, I'd highly recommend that one. Oh, there's a good one there. Wild on the... Well, it looks a good one. Wild on the Beach. Sorry about the glare, guys. As I say, I've got the ring light on. The Island of the Doomed. Definitely have to check that one out. The Killer Likes Candy. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. You know, really made up with these. I really am. A lot of foreign movies mentioned as well. The Ensign's Woods. Dr. Frankenstein on Campus. Another one I'll have to check out. I love me Frankenstein movies. The Lady in the Car. You can just go on browsing and browsing through these books, guys. You know, they're really absolutely awesome. They really are, you know. And full marks to the compilers of these books. You know, they did a really good job. They really did, yeah. The Vampire Happening. That's another one I haven't seen, guys. Yeah, really, they did a fantastic job. They did with these. That's a great one. That Frogs with Ray Milland. Did a fantastic job with these books. The Bell of Hell, another one I haven't seen. Yeah, so there you go, guys. So that's the last volume in this five book series, and that is Grindhouse movies. Okay, guys, then I'll just recap on them now. And as I say, I'd strongly recommend, if you love your horror movies and that, you know, any particular subgenres, you might just like the ghost, you might just like the exploitation, or you might like all of them. I got them all, being a huge horror fan, obviously. So just to recap, so FrightFest Guide 1 is exploitation movies. FrightFest Guide 2 is monster movies. So if you like your creature features, you will love this one. FrightFest Guide Volume 3, Ghost Movies. FrightFest Guide 4, Werewolf Movies. And finally, FrightFest Guide 5, and that is Grindhouse movies. So there you go, guys. That's me review of this awesome series of horror subgenre books. You know, really made up with them and that, and these are books that every if you love your horror movies and that, you know, these are books what you definitely need to have on your, you know, on your bookshelves, and that's absolutely fantastic. You know, as I say, I could sit here all night spouting superlatives of just how much I love these books. You know, they did a real good job. They're like Christmas annuals and that. You know, they were very well put together and that, and gorgeous illustrations and that. You know, and quite weighty tomes as well. They are. Yeah. So so there you go, guys. That's the review of the FrightFest Guide 1 to 5 series of horror subgenre books. Have you got any of these titles? What did you think of them? Have you got a particular favourite? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd be very interested, you know, to read your comments and that. Yeah. So oh yeah, absolutely made up with them. I really am. And like the that big giant book I got a couple of months ago. I think it's called Sinister Cinema. Absolutely fantastic book. Oh yeah, real weighty tome. Yeah. Very much along the lines of that book, you know, absolute classic. And as I say, you know, a lot of movies in these books, well, you know, I've never heard of, and that's what makes them exciting. You know, of course, you get your usual, you know, your classics like The Wolfman, Frankenstein, you know. But then, as I say, you get a lot of obscure movies mentioned in that. And as I say, you know, they did a real consummate job putting those books together and that. And as I say, every horror fan needs to have those in their collection. Yeah, and as I say, if you go on Amazon, you will see they've been reduced and that. So and of course, if you're a member of Amazon Prime, delivered the next day and that, you know, free postage and that. Yeah. Okay, guys, that concludes my review of the FrightFest Guide volumes 1 to 5. Yeah. All going well. I'll be back very soon with another video. Okay, have a nice weekend. Talk to you all again soon. Bye for now and take care.